Okay, he's in the right place, and his companions are in the right places too. Sometimes they're not. Usually they're just sort of wandering around. I'm gonna, for the sake of excitement, I'm gonna go in there and wake them up. Hey, wake up and go sleep. Oh yeah, so this is the Silver Centurion. This is gonna be a very difficult battle. Man, those reflections suck. Ooh, okay. That was actually really weak. But he is not. He's gonna take a few hits. Ow. This is another thing I don't really like, is the fact that I can do this and just stand here peppering them with arrows. Doesn't seem fair. Like, I want it to be hard. So I've been thinking of moving the Greater Chilphos into their own cell, so that you fight them, and then you have to fight him. And you have to fight him alone, and there's no way to do things like this that I'm doing. Because this just isn't... It isn't interesting. I'm trying to make this somehow more interesting. I mean, I'm just shooting arrows at him. Yeah, so the Chilphos here are meant to be, the Chilphos from Twilight Princess. But thousands of years of, like, growth and everything. He's they're kind of unique. Ooh, Earthbound weapon. There are other Chilphos that we'll encounter later. Same one. Okay. Oh, he hits like a truck. There's... And also, I don't know... He has a unique shout. It's meant to be... ice breath? Doesn't seem to be ice breath, but it's still unique. Instead of steam, it's different. Also, I like how, like, he is big, and you can see, like, the sparks that my arrows make and how tiny they are, and how tiny Faster is. I died. That was bound to happen. For the sake of boredom and the prevention of that boredom, I'm going to bring you back when I've finished with the Chilphos. Okay, I took care of them separately. For some reason they did this. This dungeon, this just looks gross. I'm going to change the reflections. I am so sorry. This dungeon... It wasn't a perfect run. Wow. Like, this water is disgusting. And this has not been the best run of this dungeon anybody's ever seen. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm stuck in the Greater Chilphos. Alright. Well, let's see what he's got. I do really like this arena. I think I did really well with the design. Lots of Centurion Dynamo cores. He has a Shrine Key, Ruby, arrows, Grand Soul Gems, which are going to be useful. That is Fury Enchantment, which is interesting. It's actually from one of the first mods I made is a Fury Enchantment mod. That's where that came from. Now this room has a lot of goodies on these shelves here. Wolfos Thrall, Salchild Thrall, which is actually useless. Salvos Thrall, Redead Thrall, Skulltula Thrall. So if you have the capability, then you can summon those, and fun times will be had. Okay, let's get out of this disgusting area with pipes that pop into being. Wow. When we come back to Kinolangdanzel in the future to get the block of time and to do this area, it'll be different and it'll look better. And hopefully it'll be better. Yeah, sorry about how clunky Kinolangdanzel was for me. It started out crappy. Went through. The middle was okay. The bosses were just all over the place, running in places that they shouldn't. The Silver Centurion was okay. He killed me once. It was the only death I had throughout the entire thing. And the water just looked gross. Just stood there shooting arrows at him. When we come back, it'll be a lot nicer. Okay. We're done with all that. We've reached the final room. This is the thing that we came here for. And this is the Ocarina of Time. So, these songs that we learned, Sonata of Awakening, Song of Healing, and the song that's in here, songbook page, that is Zelda's Lullaby. We can now use them. Ooh, we have the red ring, and a note. Far to the southeast, among the aspens, to the refectory of the Ruinata Peak, one with alpenglow. The gate will only open with a key crafted from the notes of time itself. So that's telling us to go back to the rift. Then we'll be able to open this gate, because behind the gate is something really cool. It's another door. Can't open the gate right now. And here's a book, Arcane Horizon. I think this was added in 6.3. It's just here to reinforce the lore, the story of the mod. Arcane Horizon, the first sunrise on a pristine Gaia, opus perfectum, somewhere there, us sleeping. You have the world, it's all for you, I wish you'd find the lost in you, grateful for the pain, it proves we're alive, can you feel it? Fear is a choice you embrace. The music of this awe, deep silence between the notes, deafens me with endless love. The very core of life, the soaring high of truth and light, tales from the seas, cathedral of green. The meadows of heaven await harvest. Come, taste the wine, race the blind, they will guide you from the light, writing knots till the end of time. Come, surf the clouds, race the dark, it feeds from the runs undone, meet me where the cliff greets the sea. Deep into the past, follow the Aeon path. We were here, where we have lived since the world began, since time itself gave us this land. We were here, roaming on the endless prairie, writing an endless story. We were here, grieving the saddened faces, conquering the darkest places. Time to rest now and to finish the show, and become the music, one with alpenglow. You are my path, my home, my star, a beautiful tale within the tale. And when the dust begins to move on, I will tuck us in on a bed of snow, painting white, silencing the valley we built. Together we'll sleep, devoured by life. Man, he took his time in the sun, had a dream to understand a single grain of sand. He gave birth to poetry, but one day will cease to be. Greet the last light of the library. The library. It ends up being weird. We were here. We were here. We were here. We were here. Okay. Yeah, this is one of my favorite lore books. I didn't write a word of this. Every single word in here comes from lyrics from songs by my favorite band, Nightwish. Most of these come from the album Endless Forms Most Beautiful. Arcane Horizon, that section there, that's from my favorite song ever, The Greatest Show on Earth. You Have the World through Fears of Choice in Your Embrace, that's from Yours Is an Empty Hope, which is a really good song. Music of This Awe, that's all the way through Cathedral of Green, is from Shudder Before the Beautiful. Meadows of Heaven, that through Where the Cliffs Greets the Sea, that's from Alon. Deep into the Past, Follow the Aeon Path, that's from Endless Forms Most Beautiful, the song. We Were Here Since the World Began, that is from Creek Mary's Blood. Combo Breaker. We Were Here Roaming on the Endless Prairie through Become with Alpenglow, that's from Alpenglow. This is from Alpenglow too. You Are My Path, My Home, that's all through Devoured by Life, that's Alpenglow. And Man, He Took His Time in the Sun, had a dream to understand, single grain of sand. He gave birth to poetry, but one day will cease to be. Greet the last light of the library. That is my favorite part of Greatest Show on Earth. The lyrics are great, and that part of the song is just phenomenal. Whenever I listen to the song, it's 20 minutes long. I have to listen to the whole thing all at once. I set aside time in my day to listen to this song. Sometimes I'll be working on Relics of Hyrule and listening to music, and it'll randomly come on. I'm like, okay, hold everything. I'm gonna let it play. I'll be working on Relics of Hyrule, but when this part of the song starts, I have to stop everything and just like rock out, because it is phenomenal. We Were Here, We Were Here, that's from Greatest Show on Earth as well. So this is one of my favorite books. It serves to imply a lot about Relics of Hyrule, the story of the mod, everything like that. Story that I established with Relics of Hyrule, and it pays homage to my favorite band ever, and my favorite song ever. I also really like how the shrine turned out. You'll notice it's silent. There's no sound, there's no music. And that is completely intentional. Really wish we could spend more time in here. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Okay. Let's take an inventory of what we found. We have... This is the hall from Kinolangdanzel. What we've found. We found a lot of burial masks. It looks like 3 burial masks. We have a lot of rupees. I'm going to keep those. Got some bone meal. That doesn't matter. Oh, I'm wearing a burial mask. Yeah. Armo stone, that's not new. We got this new greatsword, which may be our main weapon from now on. We got a few dark caps, which we'll be able to use. The dark hero clothes. from Hylian soldiers. Got a soul trap weapon, forgotten longsword. Got a lot of forgotten weapons. Armos warhammer, lots of Armos swords, lots of Armos bows +1. Dwarven weapons, you know, forgotten longswords, forgotten broadswords, mostly two-handed. 8 Gerudo scimitars. We got some Lolian weapons. Moblin weapon, 1 Moblin weapon. Got this thing, Skull Hammer. This is a unique weapon. It's it paralyzes. It on power attacks, it's gonna knock people away, which is gonna be pretty cool. Got an Armos Sword of Burning. Armos shields. 2 sets of Dark Nut armor. Lockpicking. That's good. Oh, and a proper Dark Nut shield. Lesser Dark Nut shield. Dwarven armor. Hylian Dark armor. Hylian Elden armor. Heavy shield. Knight shields. More Hylian shields. Like every variant of the Hylian shield. Hylian soldiers' helmets. Woodfall cap. Woodfall tunic. Yeti cap. Yeti glass armor. Yeti tunic. We'll find another one of these eventually. Still have my misgivings about those Hylian ghosts. But, you know. We got some Great Fairies Tears. We got a lot of Skulltula Venom. We'll be able to make some potent stuff with that. We'll be able to make 5 vials of potent Skulltula Venom. We got, Dwarven Oil. I have Saber Cat. I have Wolfos. That's new. We got Gold Dust. We have 4 samples, so we'll be able to use that to make the Gilded Sword. 20 samples of Skin of Redead. 7 samples of Stalfos Bone Meal. Stallhound Fang, which is a new alchemy ingredient. Brand new, actually. 6.4 is when I added that one. Charred Skeever Hide. Dwarven Oil. We'll be able to combine that with Taproot and discover a lot. Oh boy. Is that everything? I think that's everything. We got a lot of books. We got the Arcane Horizon. We got Drummer Songbook. A few notes. These guys. I'll hold on to that one. Might as well learn these. I might hold on to them. Let's store those. Kinolangdanzel Depths. We got a Tarnished Shard. That's actually not true. It's Kinolangdanzel, not Kinolangdanzel Depths. We have the journals. What's this? Oh no, that's Wand of Gamelon. This is new to 6.4. I made it more believable how you get back up. So, thank you for watching Kinolangdanzel Run. We'll be back with more Relics of Hyrule, the series. I need to rest my voice because I've been recording for a long time. We'll use this stuff that we found. We'll make some really cool stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. So we found the tower key right before Kinolangdanzel Depths. The very top of the tower, where the lighthouse part used to be, there's this chest. And inside is the Bow of the Great Sea, which is now our new bow.